research experience. Before joining as digital forensic examiner, he worked as assistant professor CSE department at ICFI University, Tripura. He has examined more than 800 cases comprising 3,500 digital devices in connection with different crime cases to find out electronic evidence from digital devices. His research interests and expertise include computer forensics, mobile phone forensics, including JTAG and chip-off, cloud forensics, and network forensics. He has also received several OEM certified specialized training like PC 3000 data recovery, advanced mobile forensics, JTAG, and chip chip-off. OS forensics prior certification, certified network security specialist, short course on digital forensics, access data certified forensic examiner, and many more from leading DFIR tool manufacturer of USA, Russia, Sweden, Canada, Israel, Netherlands, Czech Republic, and UK. He has published 9 research papers in international reputed journals. He has also published real case story related to cyber forensics examination in Celebrate Customer Story section, Israel. Mr. Saha is visiting faculty of Tripura Police Academy, Tripura Judicial Academy, SIPARD, NFSU, Tripura Law Training Institute and Research Center, ONGC, BSF Unit, Counter Insurgency and Anti-Terrorist School, Tripura, and different state and central government organizations. Mr. Saha sir has also delivered lectures on digital forensics, cybersecurity, cybercrime in different virtual conclave conferences and many training courses. The Cyber Forensic Laboratory at FSL Tripura and Cyber Training Laboratory under CCPWC scheme at Tripura Police Training Academy and have been established under the supervision of Saha sir. Thank you, sir. I would like you to address the gathering and as well as take the session forward, sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this nice introduction. Uh, First of all, I would like to thank that engineering college for inviting me and for providing me a platform to discuss something about digital forensics. And moreover, the thing is that digital forensics few years back it was a new subject for everyone, and people are thinking about that digital. What is the use of digital forensics? This may be the use of only deleted data recovery, but nowadays in everywhere there is a requirement of digital forensics, and person who are working in computer or cyber security or artificial intelligence, everybody should know. I'm covering the words should know, because in every tidbits everyone has to use some or what digital forensics. I will tell you in the during my interaction. Another thing, earlier it was only restricted to forensic lab or some government agency. Nowadays, in corporate and as well as in different school, college, and education institute, they are also looking forward for doing work in digital forensics. And I am lucky that I have also attached with different IITs, Central University, and NITs to work collaboratively on digital forensics. So my lecture was actually initially it was thought to give only one session, and that was planned to discuss about AI based digital forensics. And since after some modification it has been decided by the authority that I may take two lectures. So today's planning is that I will discuss about what is the present scenario of cybercrime, because present scenario it's a very huge field, because lots of crimes are happening, and lots of AI concepts are being used for committing such crimes. Next few minutes I will be discussing about digital forensics. What are the basics of digital forensics? How it has been started, or how to apply the concept, what are the research prospect of digital functions. Tomorrow class I will be focusing on purely on AI based crime and AI based examination. uh, if you have any question during my session or anything, any clarification, if you want to know, or if you want to change the mode of training, suppose you want to see the practical part more or theoretical part less, I will try my level best to show you theory as well as some practical, because in online mode it is very difficult to explain everything in practical, because there is a network connectivity issues and also device issue. You can see in the background of my video that some of the tools are being this is my lab, and we have some different tools from USA as well as Israel, and some tools are from made in India. So to perform high processing work or sophisticated digital forensic examination, we have to focus on this type of tool rather laptop or normal desktop. So let me start with my slide first. So before starting my slide, I just want to convey message that these are the slides. Some contents are exclusively from my case studies, and some contents I have borrowed from different nets and open sources. So I am not claiming that all the contents are exclusively belongs to me. It may be you can also find it out in the net, or if you want to go through the further research area or for the study of these contents, you can also go through the net and find out the contents. And some of the contents case studies, these are uh, taken from my case examination. Is it visible? I think
Yes, sir, it's visible.
uh, so this is the first slides. I kept this to just to, this is one sort of information that how digital well-beings or digital sort of things are mm, growing in the virtual world. See that in 1 year change, there is 2.5% increase in the unique mobile phone subscriber and 1.8% increase in the 97 internet user. So nowadays, without internet or without mobile phone or without social media identities, it is very difficult. Somebody may think that I will not engage myself in virtual world. I will keep myself in the earlier days when you used to play game outside outside in the field, and we are not connected to any kind of electronic gadgets. But due to rapid changes in the society or changes in the technology, now people are some are more or less they are connected to the virtual world. Somebody may be using different social media platforms, somebody may restrict themselves from using different kinds of social media, but still they are connected to the social media or they are connected to the mobile phone. If you want to take the government services or private services, from starting from birth certificate to the death certificate, from education online application to job application, from purchasing things from or you can talk about auto fare or bus fare or purchasing vegetables from the market. Everywhere there is a now the use of information technology, use of some UPI, use of electronic gadgets to ease our transaction system. Now this is one side, one good side of this, and lots of research are going on to how to make more easy, how to make more automation. That's why AI has come to the picture. That is people are nowadays talking about chat GPT. Nowadays people are talking about analytics. Nowadays, people are talking about that, say something like blockchain, to make the system more easy and more secure. But some, there is also one backside of this kind of concept, that is that technocrats and those are criminal, they are also thinking this way, how this technology can be used to commit crime. So my role or my job role, that is to, whenever there is a crime, and how to detect that crime and how to produce evidence. Now in normal evidence, if it is a murder, then people will talk about that, what is the blood group, what is the weapon, how much, what is the grievous of the injury, whether it is too much injury or there is normal heart, like this. But if we talk about the digital, then there is a data, we have to find out the actual data that causes that crime. It seems that it's looking very easy, but those, the person like me, those are working in the field, it's not so easy to do the things. It's a matter of practice and proper use of the tools and proper use of the knowledge. Now this is another slide that is for informative information purpose. That is that nowadays virtually we are, everyone is connected to each other, because this is called cyberspace. Earlier it was physical space, now it is cyberspace. Means from railway to electricity to our home to our real life, everything are connected to each other. So for last few minutes I have been talking about different cyber, this, that, this, and we are also know that cyber security, cyber crime, cyber forensics, cyber grooming, cyber espionage, cyber terrorism, mm, cyber ethics, like different terms with a prefix term cyber. And there is a always we always ask in the question, this question in open forum, what do you mean by cyber? So answer comes different person from different side. Somebody may tell that okay, cyber means anything connected to internet. Yes, anything connected to internet is cyber. If I tell you that you have one research document in your computer, this computer is not connected to any of the system, and one of your scholar has access to your system, and he has taken away that document through pen drive, can he consider it as a cyber crime? Yes, this is a cyber crime, data theft. Okay, so in that case internet is not connected, so internet connected is also cyber. If internet is not connected, that is also, some instances are there, we can call it cyber. So what is cyber? Basically anything related to information technology, uh, anything related to computer, anything related to computer network. This computer network may be local network, maybe some other connectivity through VPN, uh, and internet. So if anything falls under this category, that will be considered as cyber. Now this is one of the activity I used to explain in the class, that is how to know our device. Our device is our computer, our device is our laptop, our device is our mobile phone, uh, or some other electronic gadgets. But in mobile phone, that is, what is the identity of the mobile phone? Identity of the mobile phone is that its IMEI number, and everyone knows that its IMEI number is star S06 hash. But apart from IMEI number, what is the identity of the computer? Computer identity is that it's MAC number. Okay, so how to find out the MAC number? There is a command, you can find it out, get MAC. You will get the, or ipconfig/all. So these are all well known to everyone. This is nothing new from my side. What I especially want to know that that how to find out the IP address. Our old method was like that, to find out the this and troubleshooting and like this. But new nowadays simple strategy is that if you type only in the desktop or in the browser, what is my IP, you will easily get the IP address of a system. So this is IP address of a system. This IP address is our nearest router IP address. And if I talk about normal IP address, that means IP address is two types, that is public or private IP address. So this is public address, and private address is private IPs that start with 192.168. So these are new some things that we must know about uh, our system. So similarly, you can also find out the Wi-Fi address. You can also find out the different install apps, RAPs. Some of the softwares are there that CPU Z you can install in your mobile phone and find out the what are the whenever you use something, whenever you use something. That time in mobile phone also there are different sensors, but we are not aware that what are these sensors, how this can be used in the IoT, how this can be used in the area finding, area longitude, latitude. So there are several apps in the Play Store. That is one of the apps is CPU Z, where you can use and find out the different sensor also. Next is that how to know your system. Until unless you know your system very well, you cannot do the work of digital forensics, because you have to understand your system first, then you apply the concept or tools or processing techniques in your system. Most of us not aware of what kind of hard disks installed in our system. We can only know that this is the hard disk and its having capacity of 1 TB, but which brand, which model, we have to open it and find it out. But there are several tools. uh, One is burn-in test tools, one is MS Info command or CPU Z. I can show you that MS Info command here also. You go through the command prompt, run as administrator, and type ms info 32. Here you can find out the, this is RAM information. Takes storage disk. Here I got the my internal disk is Toshiba. So this is nothing research point of view. These are simple things which can be used as prerequisite to perform the digital forensics. Next is then what is cybercrime? Uh, Cybercrime, we can, there are several definitions in different cybercrime. We can set any crime that is committed using computer resources or information technology, using information technology, with the help of information technology, that is called cybercrime. So what are the characteristics of that cybercrime? Cybercrime is that first is anonymous, means we are not aware of that who is committing crime, and we have to find out the person who is committing crime, because their identity is not disclosed in the virtual world. Second is without borders, because there is no border of committing cyber. Somebody sitting in Australia can do the crime of uh, then can do the crime in India, or victim is in India and suspected or accused is in Australia. So it is very difficult, since this is virtual. In virtual world, everybody is connected to each other. Next is easily accessible, content is accessible and dynamic. Dynamic means its contents are changing. Since it contents are changing, this is the biggest issue for the digital forensic practitioner, because to prove that this content was actual the content which was used for that crime. Now this is another data about that what do your devices know about you. This what are the things that is known by our device. Our device know us better than me, because I am not aware of so many things, but my device knows everything. Its password, deleted files, bank account, recent files, contacts, the places I visited, phone calls, recent location, social security number, credit card numbers. Everything are stored in the device. Some data stored in the my personal folder, same data stored in the cache file, some data stored in some social media sites, but still it can be accessed through our device. So this is another information about that hacker. Okay, you know that there are different types of hacker. What are these types of hacker? One is called white hat hacker. They are doing hacking that is for good cause. One is called black hat hacker. They are doing illegal things, hacking for harm somebody, hacking for destroying something. One is gray attacker. Gray attacker is something like that. Sometimes he works for good cause. Sometimes he is work for destroying or harming something. But actually, what is in the mind of hacker? Hacker always think that the 93% are hackers are fluent in at least two languages. They must know about different languages. Nowadays is Python, JavaScript, or SQL. These are the languages popularly used for doing hacking. 87% hackers believe that reporting a critical vulnerability is more important than trying to make it money from it. Some hackers are doing like that. Mm, they find out the vulnerability and report to that authority. Recently, 20 years boy caught from Telangana, I think. If I if I'm not mistaken, one boy from 20 years boy from Telangana, he was caught. Uh, he hacked the Telangana State Police data and some other data. Mm, 6 months, 7 months back, there was a hacking case in AIMS data server where the patient's data was compromised by ransomware, Lockbit ransomware. So these are the scenarios, and hackers always believe that first they think about that we can find out the vulnerability, report to them, and my credential will be highlighted that I am the hacker. Now after that, after a few days, if they can devote more time in the system, then they start thinking, no, I have to gain some money from the virtual world. Then they focus for dark web and some other things. These are some terms which are closely related to each other. One is cyber security, another is cyber crime, and another is cyber forensics. Cyber security is to protect our data as well as our infrastructure, yeah, IT infrastructure or critical infrastructure. Uh, if there is a breach in the cyber security, and that breach is something is that for illegal sort of things, or they are doing breach to gain some money or financial or personal gain, then we call it a cyber crime. So if there is a cyber crime, then there is a role of forensics. And any sort of crime, that is the evidence should be given by the forensics party. So if it is a cyber crime, then it is cyber forensics. Another name of cyber forensics is a digital forensics. So my role start from the third position. But doing cyber forensics, you have to know that both cyber security as well as cyber crime. So these are some scenarios cyber crime in India. Uh, that data showing that it increasing day by day. And NCRB is National Crime Records Bureau. They generally publish data in right now it is 2022 year data is available. 2023 year data is not compiled yet, and hopefully they will be publishing very soon. So as per their statistical analysis, in India there are four types of crime happening. One is that online transaction fraud. Every day lots of victims are complaining. Lots of people are affected to the online fraud. It may be in UFI fraud, it may be in banking transaction fraud, it may be in some other fraud, but they are losing money through financial online transaction. Second category is that adult and child pornography. Earlier, adult and child pornography restricted to only the actual content, but nowadays the use of AI, because the one of the case I will discuss tomorrow, that one girl picture with one boy, and that boy use AI based defect tools and made a fabricated obscene girl pictures, and he circulated all these things through social media. So actually there was no pornography content, but the use of AI, artificial intelligence, they made the pornography content. So these are challenging nowadays. Third is identity theft. Identity theft is that somebody may use your identity to personal gain or some financial gain. If I am the person who are, I am the politician and everybody knows me and I have my own account, somebody using my data or through social engineering, they can create a same account of me and ask somebody to give money or do some favorism in respect of that person. Another problem is that fake news and post. Every day we are getting lots of news and lots of posts in the Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram or some other sites, or in fact in the news channel also. Not always all the news and posts are correct. So some posts are sometimes fake. So how to deal such kind of things? Just like mob lynching. So in mob lynching cases, most of the cases the news spread, news those are spread. These are fake news. Somebody mean that he is the kidnapper of child. He is doing something like this, and people generally believe this kind of news. Recently, I think you have heard some tension going on in Manipur, and that too also one or two fake news. Okay, and that spreaded all the news, all the things. Now, recent trends in cybercrime. What are the trends? One is that investment scam, uh, part-time job, then fake loan apps, illegal lending apps, fraud motor vehicle challan. Be careful about fraud motor vehicle challan. Cyber extortion, account takeover impersonation, sextortion. Another term is now being popularly used. It is called digital arrest. I think everyone knows little bit about digital arrest, but this is popular nowadays, and most of the cases people are becomes victim of this kind of cybercrime, digital arrest. Now let me show something about different cyber crime types. One of the popular terms is phishing. Uh, Tomorrow I will be discussing how AI can be used for phishing as well as to prevent phishing. Both the things AI can be used. In phishing, what happens, the meaning of the phishing is that appears to be genuine but actually not true. So they will send something which appears to be genuine. They will send through message, they may send through email, they may send through chat data, they may publish in the website. So these are some phishing concepts. Here you can see some of the uh, examples I have given. One is that urgently vacancy for online job. All you need a mobile click like this. So this is the link, but I am not sure whether, because these are called short link, short URL. Now, once I click it, they may take my phone in remote access, or they may steal some important data from my device, maybe computer or maybe from mobile phone. But until and unless I click it, I am not aware of that whether actually there is job vacancy requirement or not. So people always having in dilemma that whether to click it or whether to avoid it. As per general rules, always ask people not to click on the link until it is verified by somebody. So there are some sites where you can check the link, that is called urlscan.io. Here you can check any link, and they will never tell that this is fake link or genuine link. They will tell about the actual server and from where that link has been generated. It may be from, if they are claiming about that this is Amazon link, and after expl- scanning this link through this website, if you found this is from some other website, so these are, then you can easily understand that this is not the actual link what they are claiming. This may be the fraud, and this list is updating every time, because those who have already checked from, this list is from worldwide, those are already checking different links and they will update the list. So if your link is already checked by someone, they will tell the answer within few moments. Suppose I want to check this link. This website is contacted to 14 IPs and located in Canada and belongs to uh, cloudflare.net. The main domain is this, and last certificate was issued in 3 months back. So these are the information we can get it. Uh, so any link you can check, and you will become safe if you know the things. Some students or some kids or some teenagers they are very much interested in playing games, and nowadays there is multi-level gaming is there and multiplayer option is there. So there is some strategy where people can invest money, or people can play something with the help of coin. So once they exhausted their coins or their whatever coupon is available, they always search for some coupon and coin in the virtual world, and searching this kind of coins, and this they may fall victim of phishing, because there are some, this is the some news where could shop top up this, uh, where in the, this is a, I think this is for PUBG game, and they used to sell some coin. These are all fake. This is something that fake login phishing. Like this, suppose they will tell that this is Amazon, but if you go through the uh, URL carefully, you will find this is not Amazon, this is extra n is there. But as a general tendency of us, that we always try to avoid such kind of checking. Whenever we find it, okay, this is Amazon and email password is there, okay, fine, we'll give our credential. So this is Amazon is one example, and lots of cases in Tripura also and in all over India. They created face SBI login, and they send the SBI login to collect the password. This is one of the real case study that happened. One of the retired employee in Tripura. The case is that the person, retired employee, his daughter staying in Bangalore, and in Tripura there is a non-veg item fish is called dry fish. Okay, this is popular in Tripura also, in some other state also this is popular. So he used to send the dry fish through government postal, because the person was little bit intelligent, that he did not use any kind of private party courier service. So he used government India Post and sent a package. One day he got a call that your uh, product or your parcel was attempted to be delivered, but found, the customer was not found at the location. Then he said that, what is the proof that you tried to deliver, and what is the proof that you are delivering, trying to delivering the actual parcel which I already sent. Then he showed, the fraudster showed one picture of that person. Then the person believed that, okay, this is my parcel. Okay, then he said what to do, uh, to create redelivery or to make another attempt of delivery. Then person said that as per Indian postal policy, you don't need to pay any big amount. You have to create one request through this link and pay only 2 rupees. So he thought that, okay, 2 rupees is nothing for me. So he clicked on that link, and immediately his mobile phone was accessed by the hackers and got the OTP. He did not to share the OTP with the attacker, because the OTPs were, since his phone was accessed by the attacker, they got that OTP, and 70 to 80,000, he lost 70 to 80,000 of amount through his, from his account. So these are new things in Delhi. People are roaming with mobile phone, and if they find some bikes without helmet or this, they take the picture, and somewhere through social engineering they collect the phone number, make a fraud MB challan, and ask them to pay the money through that link. So these are something which we need to address, and some challenge are original, some challenge are fake, so you have to be careful. So these are another sort of crime, that is someday you will get the message that your Netflix is going to be, your Netflix password needs to be reset. So once you click on the link, they will take your credential, or your Hotstar subscription has been ended or expired, so you have to pay the money to get the amount. So another form of phishing is that phishing and SMSing. Phishing is voice over phishing. Sometimes they may call you and I'm calling from bank or like. So in that area also nowadays use of AI is here. That is called deepfake call. I will discuss tomorrow about that, how deepfake call can causes a crime and can make you make the concept is like that. They will keep you thinking that actually your relatives are in the back end of your mobile phone, but practically it is not. If somebody is doing crime through sending SMSs, then these are real case study. They are sending SMSs like that notification, dear customer, your power electricity power will be disconnected, like this. So in that case, if you call them, then you become victim of that. Now advanced phishing techniques are introduced, that is called web jacking. They make a clone of a website and send that malicious links to the victim to extract sensitive data, card number. This is one of the case study that happened in Tripura. Uh, as a small state and is growing state, one person wanted to open a franchisee of Wow Momo, and he contacted through website, through Google search, that I want to uh, open a franchisee of Wow Momo. When he searched and he found Wow Momo website, and that is looking exactly same as Wow Momo. I'm showing one video. Just
ये बंदा बीच में जो है, जो सामने बैठा हमारे खड़ा है, हमारे पास सूरज है, ये 100 से ज्यादा मोबाइल और फेक सिम खरीदा है वारसलीगंज में किसी एक जगह से। इसने बहुत सारे फेक सिम का मतलब है दूसरे के केवाईसी पे सिम आता था और ये खरीदता था। 700-750 रुपए से एक सिम के लगते थे। ये स्पूफ वेबसाइट बनाता था। आप जितनी कंपनियों की यहाँ लिस्ट लगी है, इनकी जो एक्चुअल वेबसाइट जैसी दिखती है पूरी वैसी ही दिखती हुई, लेकिन जो ऊपर का लिंक है वो थोड़ा बदल के बनाता था। तो ये फेक वेबसाइट एकदम वैसा दिखने वाला बनाता था। अकाउंट्स खरीदता था दूसरों से, और इसके बताए अनुसार जो इसे अकाउंट देता था, अकाउंट का कंट्रोल उसी के पास होता था। 50% पैसे वो रखता था, पैसे निकाल के 50% इसे देता था। तो अभी तक जो हम एक दिन में जितना पता कर पाए हैं, कम से कम 5 करोड़ का फ्रॉड का डिटेल अक्रॉस इंडिया हमें मिल गया है। हम बहुत सारे प्रार्थियों से बात की है। ये संख्या बहुत बढ़ सकती है, जितना ज्यादा हम डिटेल में जाए, 2-4-10 दिन काम करें और लोगों से बात करें तो बढ़ सकती है। और 40-50 FIR के बारे में हमें पता चल गया है, जो लोग इन्हें ढूंढ रहे हैं। ये इसी चीज का समरी है जो मैंने अभी बताया। 5 करोड़ तक की ठगी हुई है, और कम से कम 20 लोग ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने 10 लाख रुपए से ज्यादा दिए हैं। तो कुछ नाम हम लोग देखेंगे। ये तन्मय जैन जी हैं, जिन्होंने सबसे ज्यादा दिया है। उत्तर प्रदेश के मिर्जापुर के हैं ये। इन्होंने 48 लाख रुपए KFC के फ्रेंचाइजी के लिए दे दिया था। नवनीत उन्नयन जी 25 लाख दिए हैं। फिर हम देख सकते हैं 24 लाख, 14 लाख, 13 लाख। ये सारे लोग पैसे उन फोन और उन सिम के कॉल पे दिए जो इन लोगों से हमें मिले। हमारी टीम को जो भी फोन और सिम मिले हैं, उनसे जो कॉल्स हुए थे, उनसे ही सीधे इतने पैसे आए हैं। इनके और भी फोन और सिम होंगे जो ये फेक दिए होंगे, तो उसका डिटेल अभी है भी नहीं हमारे पास। ये वही है जो हम रिकवर कर पाए हैं, फोन और सिम। तो 9 लाख से ऊपर, 10 लाख से ऊपर आपको ऊपर 8-10 लोग दिखेंगे। 1,55,000। तो हमने क्या किया, पिछले 2 दिनों में पूरे इंडिया में सारे प्रार्थियों को कॉल कराया है। तो मैनुअली हमें इतना पता चला है। एविडेंस बनेगा, साइड एविडेंस बनेगा कि इन लोगों ने उनसे भी ठगी की है। हम तेलंगाना की एक टूल है साइकैप्स को हमने सारे IMEI फोन और सिम के डिटेल दिए थे। उन लोगों ने भी हमें बताया है कि 19 सिम और फोन से किसके किसके साथ फ्रॉड हुआ है। वो लिस्ट ये है जो अंग्रेजी में लिखी है, जो 12 लाख से लेकर 4,000 वगैरह वगैरह करके उन्होंने 20-25 लोगों को आइडेंटिफाई करके दिया है, जिन्होंने पैसे इन कॉल्स पे इनकी टीम को दिया। ये भी लगभग 1.5-2 करोड़ के आसपास है, जो मिलाकर अभी तक टोटल हमारी जानकारी में 5 करोड़ का हिसाब किताब हमने निकाल लिया है। थोड़ी इनकी तकनीकी पारंगतता हम आपको दिखाएंगे, आप सब स्लाइड में देखिएगा। ये कुछ बड़ी कंपनियां हैं जिनका लोगो आप स्लाइड में देख रहे हैं, जिनका फ्रेंचाइजी ये बेचते थे। नहीं स्क्रीन पे आ जाएगा। वाव मोमो, डोमिनोज, ये सब बड़े बड़े फ्रेंचाइजी। आजकल बिजनेसमैन सोचते हैं कि छोटे छोटे टाउन में हम इन सब का फ्रेंचाइजी ले लेंगे तो हम बहुत कमाएंगे। उस इंटेंट को ये लोग कैप्चर कर रहे हैं। अब देखेंगे हल्दीराम, मैकडोनल्ड्स, केएफसी, डोमिनोज, बर्गर किंग, चाय सुट्टा बार एक नया ब्रांड बना है, बहुत फेमस हो रहा है, बहुत जगह खुलने की कोशिश कर रहा है, उसका भी ये लोगों ने फायदा उठाया है। और पतंजलि को भी इन्होंने नहीं छोड़ा है, क्योंकि पतंजलि बहुत एक्सपैंड कर रहा है। तो ये सारे खान पान से संबंधित है, 10 तो खान पान के हैं। यातायात संबंधित देखिए, एमजी, एमजी एक्टर जैसी गाड़ी है, एमजी एक बहुत शायद जर्मन कंपनी है, कार बनाती है। एमजी का भी कार का इन्होंने फ्रेंचाइजी देने का दावा कर दिया। किया मोटर्स है, जापान की शायद कंपनी है। जेके टायर्स है, बजाज है, अपोलो टायर्स है, ओकिनावा इलेक्ट्रिक स्कूटर है। आजकल कल्चर बन रहा है इलेक्ट्रिक स्कूटर यूज करने का, तो ये लोग ओकिनावा, एथर और बजाज का भी जो है वो बजाज इलेक्ट्रिक का ही है। हाँ, ये लोग हेलीकॉप्टर में राइड देने का बुक कर रहे थे कि आपको पवन हंस में नॉर्थ ईस्ट पे घूमना है तो ये बुक कर सकते हैं।
चाय से लेके बर्गर तक और साइकिल से लेके हेलीकॉप्टर तक पूरा चलाते थे ये लोग, जो है।
अरे चड्डी बनियान जॉकी से लेकर इनका इनका एक वेबसाइट प्लेबॉय नाम से भी मिला है। बजाज फिंसर ये मतलब लोन वोन का भी करते थे, कार फाइनेंस भी करते थे, और
Excuse me, sir.
डीलरशिप देते थे। इंडियन ऑयल हम
Small announcement, sir, to the participants.
हमने इंडिकेटिव ग्रुप से
The attendance form is posted in the group chat and WhatsApp group. Please kindly fill the form.
Okay, this is because due to time shortage, I cannot explain everything in details. I'm just showing little bit about crime scenario. Then I will discuss because I have 40-45 minutes left. So these are some fake loans apps and MHA. These are practical use of AI in crime. You may be thinking that this is AI related FDP and the resource person is talking about cybercrime. No, there is practical use of AI. They are making tools. They are creating clone website. It's not somebody that coding doing on. They are using AI tools like this. You can make website very easily like stunning.so. I'm showing stunning.so. There are lots of websites, generative AI tools are there. So you don't need to, earlier days we had to write the scripting using Drupal or using HTML code, or nowadays no need. The simple man can also do WordPress, everything is there. So there are lots of fake loan apps in the Play Store, and one of my relative, he is engineer and he purchased iPhone, and he was shortage of money, and he thought, okay, we'll do the EMI through loan apps, and he searched some loans fake and found in fake loan apps, and he paid the money, but he did not get, actually the money was not paid to the actual manufacturer. Some fake email IDs are there, and you can have some, you have to find out that this is happened in basically for online admission, that like Premium Institute, suddenly you will get the email that you would have applied for this institute and some seats are vacant now. You pay the amount 50,000 right now to book the seat, otherwise this will be allotted to somebody else with some very good letter and some fake documentation. So these are some remote access fraud I already discussed. This is something that job fraud, one of my related, she got that letter, and so one virtual interview was, fake interview was organized by the fraudster. Initially they told that we don't need any amount to join the job, and after a few days they started exploiting. First of all they said that you have to pay 10,000 for medical checkup, you have to pay this amount for this, and she understood the things, and somehow she escaped from become a victim of such crime, job fraud. This is fake job offer. This is juice checking. Juice checking is something new, and those are using they follow the FBI sites or USA. They always give some alert to the people that don't use free charging station in airport, hotels or shopping center, because there are some firmware that installed in the wire, which wire can be used to access your phone or access your system. And juice checking is also popular in the corporate world, because in business rivalry everybody wants to know that suppose there is one project and three parties are looking for grabbing that project. So everybody are interested to know that, okay, what is my co-partner or my co-rivalry team is projecting for that project, what is their planning. If they can collect the data, though, this kind of juice checking. These are some QR code fraud. Not always all QR codes are safe, so be careful about QR code. So this is something new, NFC fraud. We call it near field communication fraud, because nowadays the credit cards and debit cards are coming with Wi-Fi uh, facility, that for 4,000 rupees amount you don't need to apply the PIN or OTP. So they will use this kind of device in their bag and trying to uh, go through near your debit or credit card. So under such situation, they will tell us, okay, once they are connected to your card, and for 4,000 rupees there is no requirement of any PIN, and if they can do for 100 people, they will get 4 lakhs in 15 minutes or 30 minutes. This is something, the use of AI, where some obscene videos or some fabricated videos are shown to you and compel you record your pictures or uh, some other private parts and make a fabricated video and trying to blackmail you. So this is something, mm, crypto frauds nowadays. Cryptocurrency Use of cryptocurrency are become a popular in India also, and all as well as abroad. So in that case also, fraudster also trying to find out that opportunity to use cryptocurrency fraud. So we call it crypto jacking. This is website defacement. This is keyloggers. This is bit old. Now here it comes to AI power cybercrime. Creation of deepfake images and videos, which covers uh, audio deepfake, real-time voice cloning, criminal exploitation of ChatGPT to inject malware, impersonation and commit financial malware or ransomware as a service delivered from the cloud, and AI powered targeting. AI-powered software development lead to a new generation of script kiddies with low technical knowledge. What is script kiddies? Script kiddies is that somebody who use the concept of AIs, or who use the coding without knowing the consequence of that coding, and without knowing the what it is written in the coding. They are one sort of automation sort of things they are using for their fun or hacking. AI embedded malware which search documents on a machine and looks for specific space. Now, I think all of you have heard about Arishi murder case, that is popular murder case in Delhi or Haryana. Uh, so in that murder case, the AI solving that murder case, there is a concept called linguistic. So linguistic, the role of linguistic is that to find out the differences between the original writing or AI powered writing, or sometimes to find out the author. Because if I am the author and my writing skill or writing style will be different to some other person. So in that case, they got some messages or written document, and one of the document was fabricated. This was not written by the actual accused, no, suspected. They caught the suspected, and but claiming that this person has written this document, but this was not actually written by him. This was written by somebody else. So there is a use of forensic linguistic, UI powered forensic linguistic to solve the document authorship. Nowadays, ChatGPT has come to the picture. Now, in ChatGPT, uh, how can you find that whether this content is written by ChatGPT or it is written by the normal person? There are several conventions. You have to understand the large language models using generative AI method, that what is the language model used by the ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, you will find that after few words, moreover terms is used. Moreover is used. Moreover, the word moreover is used several times. That it start with "I hope these emails find you very well," like this. This kind of word. This is the language model generated by ChatGPT. Now, in ChatGPT is also a problematic for the researcher because earlier days it was very difficult for the researcher to write the paper, but nowadays everybody is using ChatGPT and writing papers. Now, what is the counter of that? There are several tools, there are several techniques which can detect ChatGPT plagiarism. Now people are smart enough. People are now using another tool which can also bypass the counter ChatGPT plagiarism detector. So this is the new concept coming nowadays. There is one solution, then people will find out the counter of this solution. Then there becomes another solution. This is this was the USB cyber ROM. At least uh, in this USB drive, they put some explosive material. Once it is connected to the computer, this becomes some sort of electrical energy transferred to the USB drives, and it explosion happens. Now see
Your
how
kids probably have
this
one of
is
these.
another problem of AI based crime.
Your kids probably have one of these, right? Not quite. Hell of a pilot? No. That skill is all AI. It's flying itself. Its processor can react 100 times faster than a human. The stochastic motion is an anti-sniper feature. Just like any mobile device these days, it has cameras and sensors, and just like your phones and social media apps, it does facial recognition. Inside here is 3 grams of sheep explosive. This is how it works. Did you see that? That little bag is enough to penetrate the skull and destroy the contents. Now, trust me, these were all bad guys. Now, that is an airstrike of surgical precision. It's one of a range of products. Trained as a team, they can penetrate buildings, cars, trains, evade people, bullets, pretty much any countermeasure. They cannot be stopped. Now, I said this was big. Why? Because we are thinking big. Watch. A $25 million order now buys this. Enough to kill half a city. The bad half. Nuclear is obsolete. Take out your entire enemy, virtually risk-free. Just characterize him, release the swarm, and rest easy.
So this is how the AI can be used to commit crime. Now let's move to the part of digital forensics. Now once there is crime, there is a requirement of analysis, find out the root cause of that crime, and if it is cybercrime, there's a digital forensics plays an important role. What is that? This is normally technique of examination analysis applied to collect and preserve evidence that is electronically stored in a computing device. Now, what are the phases of digital forensics? One is that identification. We have to identify the source of digital forensics. That maybe it may be in server, maybe in computer, maybe in laptop, maybe in hard drive, maybe in pen drive. So we have to identify the source. Then collect this. Collect means take away all these things. Then preserve this. Preserving means suppose if it is mobile phone. So if it is iPhone, one example I am giving, somebody can remotely access the iPhone and destroy all the data, or damage all the data, or wipe all the data. So what to do? You preserve it so that it should be isolated from the network. There are several techniques. We call it radio frequency shielding bag. Let me check whether this is there in the slide or not. This kind of bag. I have bag with me. If it is physical class, I can show you the demo also how it works. This kind of bag. Once it is kept in that bags, it will be disconnected from the any sort of network, including Wi-Fi as well as Bluetooth. So nobody can connect the system, or nobody can interact with the device while it is stored in the bag. So this is some sort of preserving. Similarly, in case of hard disks, we have to use the bag is called anti-static bag. So after preservation, next is that examination. That is part of forensic expert analysis, presentation. Now the big problem in the analysis, examination is that you are acquiring the data and you have dashboard. Dashboard means you have lakhs of data, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs of data. But all the data is not related to that crime or not related to that evidence. So you have to find out what is the actual data which is related to that crime. So there is a requirement of AI, there is a requirement of expertise, there is a requirement of sorting methods, searching method, keyword searching method. So different tools, different techniques, different capabilities. Once you find out after proper analysis, whatever data you find out that related to your case, you have to present in a suitable manner so that it can be accepted in the court of law. You cannot give the data haphazard way. So these are the principle that is limiting evidence interaction means once you seize it or once you take the custody of that device, don't explore all the contents in the device, limiting the evidence interaction. maintain chain of custody. Chain of custody means that you have to maintain the proper logs that this device is used by this person. After that, this was handed over to that person. From that person, it was again handed over to that person. This chain of custody you have to maintain. These are some procedure I will not discuss. Now, what is digital evidence is there? Something like value that is stored or transmitted digitally. Uh, as I told earlier, it is fragile in nature and susceptible to alteration. Now, rules for digital forensics that document every task that is performed, acquire the evidence without changing or damaging original evidence, never work on original evidence, perform data analysis while maintaining its integrity. Now, one point they mentioned that never work on original. So where we should work? This is the question comes in everybody's mind. Suppose this is I'm giving my video access. So this is the mobile phone I'm talking about, and I need to examine this mobile phone. What I will do, I will connect this mobile phone to the system like our previous system and make a extracted module of the mobile phone. We call it imaging or cloning. Then we have some dump. From that dump, we can analyze the data. So after imaging and cloning, we keep aside that mobile phone and analysis and examination completed on that dump. Similarly, same concept is used in case of hard disks. We call it a mirror imaging. We make a mirror imaging of the hard disk and then perform processing and analysis. Now here it is showing that perform data analysis while maintaining its integrity. Integrity means then data should be remain intact. There should not be any kind of changes in the data while performing digital forensics. Uh, Data value remain should be intact, or there will be no changes in the data. So what are the types of digital forensics? This is partial list. List is huge. Disk forensics, network, wireless, database forensics, malware, email forensics, then memory, mobile phone, multimedia, drone forensics, and cloud forensics. Now, what are the types of data? One is persistent data and is volatile data. Persistent data is that this is always remain. Suppose hard disks data until you delete it, it will remain in the hard disk. If it is deleted also, we can extract it through our forensically used software. But in case of RAM, once the system is shut down, the RAM data will be lost. So these are volatile data. So there are some techniques, we call it like forensics. We can extract the RAM data also. It can be analyzed later on, but we can extract the RAM data. So these are different crime scene where you can apply digital forensics concept. One is that there is a crime scene where system is on. Another is that system is on but you cannot be shut down. It cannot be shut down. Third is that system is off. There is client server method, that is remote access method. These are some sources of digital forensics. Nowadays, actually not, it is almost 2-3 years back. There is introduction of voice controller, like Alexa. Whatever we talk, Alexa will perform accordingly. So if there is some situation where the Alexa device is there and you have to examine, so Alexa device perform according to AI. And I think you might have seen the Amazon Go concept. You go through the Amazon Go concept in the YouTube or in the website, where you can purchase the items from the shopping mall without going through any kind of counter. Whatever you take, there is a deepfake algorithm. They will keep adding in your card, or whatever, you just leave it in the their position, then they will discard it from the card. So this kind of techniques are used. So this is the some real case study I want to discuss. Is that this is one case we solved. It's called Khata Book app. Khata Book app is something that is available in the Play Store. One person, he used Khata Book app, and he used to give some money to some other person on paying payment of interest. So one of his customer or one of his friend uh, supposed to return back money to him, and he asked several times to return back, but he refused, and suddenly he killed that person. Now question comes that why he has killed. During analysis, I found that he was interested in playing Rummy Glee in the mobile phone, and he lost a huge amount playing the game. It is not fraud. He intentionally paid and lost. Then I found Khata Book app in the victim mobile phone, where I found several data, and in that data I found that the victim supposed to get money from that accused. So this kind of analysis we did in different cases. This is another case where Truecaller was used for committing crime. Now, as of now, we know that Truecaller, why Truecaller is used by us is because of to know the identity of the opponent or phone caller. Okay, that person, he was so clever. He installed Truecaller in his mobile, and in the Truecaller database, what he did manually, he entered some data, like say my name is um, BAPI, and everyone knows me BAPI. Suppose Mr. X is that name is Ratan, and he using Truecaller. What he did, he installed Truecaller. In the Truecaller database, he saved his number against name BAPI. So his number was saved and corresponding name was saved as BAPI. So whenever he calls somebody, the Truecaller pop up that BAPI is calling. So similarly, this case was related to one High Court judge, and his number was flashing. Actually, he was not the he was not aware of all these things. Somebody calling some subordinates and um, keep their identity as that judge, and Truecaller also it was showing that okay, the judge is calling. So he got the police arrested that fraudster and sent his mobile phones to art to find out what is the real cause. Then we analyze that is comes under database forensics. We analyze that Truecaller app of his, and question comes then how do you analyze? Again same thing. First of all, we made a clone of that mobile phone, extract copy, then extract process that extract copy, then went going through the uh, database through different apps, then Truecaller apps, then going through the database, then we used several SQL coding to find to pop up the data. Then one of the table we found that is name is this and number is this. So this is comes under the category of identity theft. Now recently Truecaller also, I don't know whether it has been implemented or not. Truecaller is also coming up with one solution for Delhi police. That is that whenever somebody call to say Mr. Some fraudster is calling and claiming his identity as genuine person, but Truecaller will pop up the same owner name. Truecaller will pop up the SIM owner name. Means the SIM card which was taken, which was the identity card which was given uh, during the purchase of SIM, that identity will be popped out in the Truecaller. Now again question comes in your mind that they may use the fraud SIM, but nowadays the free SIM taking SIM card is very difficult, because government of India is working very hard to restrict the SIM card without proper ID. So this is one cyber terrorism case. We had to break the code, and we did some lock code. We break some lock code. Here also there is a use of some AI techniques for like brute force and mm, rainbow attack, and we found that lock code. So this is I am showing the result, but actually how it has been done, there is a requirement of hands-on training. So these are some drugs related cases. There also used AI based techniques to categorize, because lakh 3 lakhs 4 lakhs pictures are there. Out of this, what are the drugs picture? So there is a concept called media classification using artificial intelligence. They actually use the image processing techniques, AI based image processing techniques, to model the different category like weapon, drugs, screenshot, money, like this. So out of this we got the drugs category and found these are the drugs. So doing such kind of analysis, there is a term called false positive. Sometimes we will get that some pictures which are not related to drug. Then we have to eliminate all these things. So this is I'm skipping. This is now, as you know, that new laws is coming after on July 1st. So these are some laws issues. I'll skip that part. Now I was discussing about life forensics and data analysis. Life forensics is that to take the RAM dump. Why you want to take that? To perform the malware analysis, to monitor the packets and network packets. Data analysis is data recovery, carving, and signature based analysis. So again, there is a data versus metadata. I think all of you know that difference between data and metadata. So these are some image forgery technique where AI is being used to detect the forgery. You can find out, see that after analysis through hex decoding analysis, we found that this was the image where Photoshop has been used. This is analysis result. So Photoshop has been used. Now there are several other methods like ELA and gradient analysis where you can find out the image forgery. Here you can find two charger, two numbers of charger. Out of this one is original, this one is copy forge mode. Okay, we took from other image and paste there so that it looks like real. So this kind of forgery also going on. Technique is called cloning and imaging. Every time I'm repeatedly telling that imaging, we did cloning. What is imaging? Imaging means we are making, we have text, we have data, we are making entire text into a file, into a single file or chunk of file. And cloning is that we are making disk to disk. Suppose if I'm giving one best example of this. Suppose your laptop having one hard disk and this hard disk become very slow. You want to transfer that hard disk. You want to change that hard disk into SSD. Now earlier days what happened, you remove the hard disk, install the SSD, then reinstall the Windows operating system, transfer data from hard disk through pen drive, and again install new software. But nowadays, if you do the perform cloning, then you can make the exact same hard disks from your earlier hard disks into the new hard disks. Same concept is also applied in mobile phone also. If you purchase new phone and you have old phone data, now through cloning you can take the entire thing into the new phone. So disk to disk cloning and device to device cloning. So in cloning we are making one disk to another disk, and in imaging we are making disk to file. So this is something which has been discussed in every forum or everywhere. In fact, in educational institute to crime scene management to everywhere corporate. Hash value. What is hash value? Hash value is the digital footprint of a file. Uh, So what is digital footprint? Digital footprint is that I'm giving with another example. Say myself, Bapisha, and I'm physically present, and my digital footprint is my Aadhaar card. Okay. Now somebody tell you that whether you can make Bapisha from Aadhaar card? No. But whether can you make Aadhaar card from Bapisha? Yes. The person is there, you can make one Aadhaar card, two Aadhaar card, three Aadhaar card, four times Aadhaar card, five times Aadhaar card, no problem. But if Aadhaar card is there, can you make the person? No. So like this, if you have data, then you can make the digital footprint, means one hash value you can calculate. This will be considered as the footprint of your data. Suppose there is any change in the data, then footprint will be changed. So that ensures the data integrity. Now, there are several algorithms for hash value. One is that secure hash algorithm, MD5. MD5 is message digest 5 algorithm. Those are related to cryptography and network security. They knows the algorithm. So I'm giving one demo of hash algorithm. Let's see what is that. See, I want to make the hash value of this picture. So this is one picture. I want to make the hash value of this picture. This is one JPG file. I want to make the hash value. There are several software, or if you know the Linux using hash command also you can do. So this is one of the software. Haskell is open source software. Don't worry, it is available, freely available. In forensics we use our proprietary software. So I want to make that SSH 256 value hash value of this image. Image name is Chakshu. Okay. Now calculate. So this is the hash value generated from this image. So this is the hash value. I'm making it a little bit larger. So this is the digital footprint of Chakshu JPC. Okay. Now suppose somebody changed the picture. He edited something. Say I'm editing the Chakshu like this. I did little bit like this, and I change some contrast, change some shadows. I can add something, delete something like this, and then save it. Okay. So after saving it, let me. So earlier this picture had hash value. Now I don't know what is the hash value. I know the hash value. I don't know what is the picture. If somebody wants to recheck that, okay, whatever picture was there, let me recheck that whether this remains same or not. Okay. Now, See, same picture. Earlier it was started with C9 and with F9. Now it due to change in the content, the hash value is changed. So that ensures integrity. If there was no change, that means integrity is remain intact. Since it has been changed, that means this file integrity is not there. So this is example of one picture. This can be applicable for any sort of file. It may be document, it may be string, it may be video, it may be drive image, anywhere. So another example I want to give, sometimes if we download something, say I'm not getting. Sometimes whenever we're trying to download some software, they mention, if it is genuine platform, they mention the hash value. And same thing, if you download from some Softonic, some GitHub also, you will get the software without hash value. Now you can you can check the hash value using this software, and also the actual genuine hash value is remain present in their side. So you can compare. If you find any kind of deviation, that means that the software they are providing having some malware, or they have changed something in the software for their intention. So this can protect the data integrity, also ensures that there is no change in the actual product. This concept is also apply in your Word file, PDF file, whatever file is there. If you write say 1000 words or 2000, 5000 words, somebody changes 2-3 lines inside, it is not possible for you to find out which one is there any change or not. You make a file, make a hash value, keep the hash value in secret, and after certain time, if you feel that somebody might have changed, then again make the hash value. If both the hash value is not matching, that means there is a change. So next part is mobile forensics. Mobile phone having 4 kinds of data, mobile phones in memory, this, and we are getting different artifacts from mobile. So this is one side where you can know about mobile phone, that is imi.info. Last, in today's session, I just want to conclude with some solution available in the government of India side, that is you can lodge complaint through cybercrime.gov.in. This is the site where you can lodge complaint. Okay. If you become a victim, or your friends or relative become a victim of cybercrime, ask them to lodge complaint immediately. Also, if you get some phone call, then or phone call or suspicious email, then also you can search here. Site become little bit slow. You can search suspect, mobile number, email, etc. This is the facility provided by Government of India, where you can lodge complaint, also search suspect, also report suspect. Means sometime you got a call, and if you feel that okay, this call is not genuine, then you can search that number in their site, whether this was already lodged, this complaint was lodged by somebody else or not. Also, there is a portal called Chakshu portal, where you can lodge complaint about fraud number. Okay, Chakshu, the citizen fraud communication, you can lodge about fraud number. There is a portal called KYI. This is a beautiful portal where you can search what are the valid network service provider in your area, so that you may not be the victim of fraudulent networks. Say, I don't know the pin of your area. Say my area is 799,001. Let's check what are the service provider in my area. BSNL, Airtel, Railtel, Reliance, CFI. These are the valid service provider in my area. So this list is updating. Another is that requeuing. Requeuing is that if you get the international call and where to report it. These are also requeuing. These are all some sort of AI activities that they are making models, they are making analyzing data. Another is that TEFCOF. TEFCOF is that to find out that whether your mobile number is been misused by somebody else or not. Say, I'm giving my number to check that how many SIM has been taken using my. This is to check that how many SIMs are already taken using your Aadhaar card. If you find the SIMs which are not used by you but still it registered in your name, then you can block it also. So this is the SIM used by me. Okay. If you get 4 5 SIMs which are not used by you, then you can block. Then another site is there. This person does not exist. This is AI generative site. This is AI generative, means using GAN project. Okay. So these are for, there is use as well as misuse by the criminals. They create fake profiles using this because these are the not person actually exist in the world. I think site is a bit slow. Okay. Up to this, I conclude. Is there any question? Because tomorrow I'll be taking the purely AI part. Today is just introduction of digital forensics and little bit about AI. If is there any question from any of the participant?
Please kindly raise your hand if you have any queries.
think there is no query from any of the audience side.
Yes,
So
sir. Seems like it's so understandable.
there
Yeah.
may be two sides. Either nobody understand any line, or everyone understand everything.
Yeah, I think the second one, sir, because your explanation is so good, sir.
I tried to explain with some examples and using some open source platform, so that things maybe it should not be like theoretical class. It should be the mix of
Yes, sir.
theoretical as well as practical.
Sir, then shall we conclude the session, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So thank you, sir, for the session, and we'll continue for tomorrow, sir.
Okay. Thank
Right.
you.
Participant. Thank you, sir. Participants, those who haven't filled the form, please kindly fill the form. It's already posted in WhatsApp group. You can fill the form. Thank you, sir.